Hello, everybody. Welcome to another reaction video. It is the year 2020. This is our first for the year 2020. So glad to have you with us. Today we've got a couple friends that have joined us to give us their raw reaction. Of course, with me we've got Sean Shields in the Atlanta office. Say hey,
Hello.
Sean. We've got I'm here in the Hague office. So always glad to have everybody here. Now, before we get started, let's do some introductions. Suzanne, do you mind joining or starting?
Sure. Hi, everyone. My name is Suzanne Ward, and I work for Accor Hotels. I'm part of the IT department, and I work for the Middle East and Africa regions. So there are 39 brands in the hospitality group and over 5,000 hotels. So I work with bringing those hotels on board and helping them become part of the Accor IT environment.
Wow, those are some big numbers. Fantastic. Well, glad to have you. So just to make things confusing, we added another Daniel to the show today. So Daniel, would you mind introducing yourself?
Okay, so I'm Daniel 2 or Daniel 2nd or whatever. I'm the co-founder of TechTalk.Travel, which is an education platform which we bring for the industry, for hospitality people. And then the founder of the Hospitality Industry Club, which is an association of 35 tech providers, where Venza is one of our partners as well, where we do camps all around Europe and trade shows and stuff like that. And then I'm the founder as well of Opensmijle, which is a storytelling agency based out of Germany, Cologne. And in the industry since many, many years. I won't say how many, because, well, too much information.
Well, the only way that you're Daniel 2 is you're Daniel 2.0, because you're the younger and better looking version. So well done on that front. So what we're gonna do, the way this works, because you guys are new to our reaction videos, Sean is going to share an article, and we'll just take a few minutes to look at what the topic is and get your raw feedback. So it's a little bit of a spin on the article this time. So Sean, if you wouldn't mind sharing it. So this is an article from Hospitality Net, and it is a discussion. It's an opinion article from a hospitality management professor from a university in Bonn. So also not too far from you, Daniel. And the topic is about sustainability, and essentially the bottom line is the window for opportunity in hotels is now. And basically in the article he references kind of three drivers that to look at improved sustainability and a position of sustainability with hotel construction. Three drivers, the first of which being activist guests who are making choices based on their political and geopolitical beliefs. The second being governmental regulations, and then the third being industry standards. So this is a topic I'm particularly keen on seeing, and where the world of sustainability is going. I'm wondering from to get your reaction. Is there enough motivation to make meaningful change with regards to hotel construction? Do you see this actually happening? Is this window open now? Is now the time? Is it gonna happen? So Daniel, why don't you, Suzanne went first introducing yourself. So Daniel, why don't you go first? You're in the hot seat. What are your thoughts?
Sure thing. So obviously sustainability is not a topic we cover within our business. However, I'm hosting as well the hospitality forum at the eTravel Lab of ITB in March. And we have one track which is about sustainability. So that's a topic which I discussed a lot with ITB, with the agency organizing the event, and ourselves as well. And it seems to become a bigger and bigger topic. And I just spoke today with an investor for hospitality businesses, and he's constructing new hotels and planning new hotels coming up in Germany in the next 24 months. And that was one of the key topics he mentioned throughout the entire conversation, that they are planning big things and they're planning something at the Eastern Sea and Northern Sea. However, they are right now always looking into sustainability topics. How can they attract one of the categories which you mentioned, which is the activist guests, so the younger people following Greta Thunberg and stuff like that. So how can they attract such a guest for their future properties which they are building right now? How can they integrate that already today into their planning for the upcoming 2 years? So that's a big, big topic. And secondly, we are currently building a website for a hostel in the city center of Munich, which has more than 600 beds. And so we're rebuilding everything, building the storytelling and the customer journey, what have you. And one of the key features and one of the key topics was, how can we attract, because they are mainly for school classes, for example, how can we attract that future traveler to select us as their local hospitality partner, and make sure they understand we are part of that engagement, we are part of that storytelling, we are part of that activism which needs to grow and which is there, especially with the young ones, and believe that we are the right partner for their stay within Munich. So yes, I see that as a growing topic, and it's an important topic. And I see as well from the camps we do throughout Europe, there's a big uncertainty as well from hotel side. What's the right angle? What's the right things to do in that context for now? But they are all interested in looking into what others are doing.
Yeah, very cool. So Suzanne, what are your thoughts? I mean, is it Daniel was touching on marketing to activists a lot. I mean, is that the primary driver? Do you think from a hotelier perspective, is it, will it be perhaps an industry standard more so, or is it governmental regulations that will really have an impact? What are your thoughts?
Well, I think I would agree with Daniel. First of all, we see a lot of what I would call peer pressure amongst visitors on social media, for example. If they see a hotel or a restaurant with photographs of plastic straws, something as simple as that, they're very quick to call them out on that and really, really address that with a hotel or a venue. And then just personally from attending trade shows and hospitality events, I'm seeing more and more vendors with solutions for water, sustainability there in terms of irrigation systems or filtration or heating, and more technology companies coming into hospitality with solutions like that, which it's really interesting. IoT as well, when it comes to sensors in the rooms to detect if guests are actually in the room. Can the lights be turned off automatically if it detects that the room is empty? Same with air conditioning. So I think it will get easier for the hoteliers who are really trying to make a difference.
By selecting vendors and partners that can help them forward that ambition of being more sustainable. Pretty cool.
I think they'll have more choice, and especially with with Green Globe certifications, it's a little bit of a status symbol as well. It's a little badge of honor that can be added to a hotel website, for example, and it just gives that extra credibility then that they are doing something to make a difference.
Increase the value of the asset as well. Very great. Thank you for your raw reaction. That wasn't too painless, I hope. Appreciate your thoughts. Sean, anything to add, to chime in at the end here?
No, not really. Sustainability, better living through technology. So maybe they'll be able to monitor those rooms. That's a great point, and turn off power and filtrate the water they already have. I think about places like Dubai, where it's dry and they have hotels and they're using water that they may or not have. So
yeah, very interesting. Well, thank you all. Thanks everyone for listening to another reaction video, and we'll see you next time.